Hello, dear friend. Children grow up so fast, so don't miss the early stages of their growth so that it will be well with them as they grow up. So, there are certain core values that parents must inculcate, must instill into their children at the early stage because they grow so fast. If you miss the early stages, there will be a problem. Number one, I go through them. Number one, you must instill in your children the fear of God. Let the children know that before you became their parent or their parents, there is an everlasting parent. There's an original parent, the Almighty God, who is the parent of all parents. Let your child know, let your children know, instill that fear of God in them, that consciousness of the invisible Almighty God. It will do them so much good. Number two, respect. In fact, respect. You must instill that core value of respect in them. Respect for elders, respect for their parents, respect for everyone that should be respected is so important. Instill that core value from their early stages of childhood. Another one is empathy. Empathy, understanding and showing the feelings of others, understanding and sharing the feeling of others. Empathy is so important. When there is no empathy, then selfishness takes control. So, from the early stages, instill into your child or your children empathy. Let them have the feeling, how to feel how others are feeling. That is so important, so important. Another core value is responsibility. Responsibility, taking ownership of their actions is so much important. Taking ownership of their actions. They must take ownership of their actions. That is what it takes. You see, grow up to become a better adult. Then another thing is integrity and honesty. Integrity and honesty, let them know the reason they should always speak the truth. Teach your child that core value of speaking the truth, even when it means there is punishment. If punishment is attached, let them know instead of lying and avoiding punishment, is better and always more honorable to speak the truth and receive punishment and pay for it. It's so good, so rewarding. So this is another thing. Teach them also another point to teach them. Another core value is resilience. They should be resilient in everything. Teach them to be resilient in the midst of trouble, in the midst of difficulties and challenges. Let them know that even when you fail, you can bounce back. You can bounce back. You can recover from any mistake as a child. So teach them resilience. Let them understand that core value. Teach them kindness and compassion. You see, it's another core value that should be taught to children. Kindness and compassion, so important, so that they have the feeling of what others are feeling. You see, now how do we instill these core values? How? As a parent, how do you do them? Number one is to be a role model. Role modeling. Remember, children learn by what they see. Be a role model. Don't lie in the presence of your children. When don't lie, let no lie come out of your mouth. Always speak the truth. Always take responsibility for your actions. By doing that, you are modeling the right core values to your children. Another thing is communicate to them. You see, have an open communication about what is good, what is wrong. Communicate with them about the right and the wrong. Is so important. This is another way to instill all this value. Another one is to use stories that illustrate core values. Share stories with your children stories that illustrate core values. There are a lot of stories like the Bible has a lot of stories that illustrate core values, illustrate responsibility, people that take responsibility for their actions, illustrate people that show the fear of God and the reward they got from it. Stories that showed integrity and honesty and how it was rewarded. So share stories like that with your children. Also, create opportunities for them to learn. Involve them in house chores. Let children do house chores in the house. Sweep the house, wash plates, do house chores. Send them on errands. They learn from doing house chores. Family stories, community activities. Go out with them when there are activities within the community. Let them go and learn. From learning, core values are being transferred into them. Please share, please do well to like, and till we see another time, remain blessed.